Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we have a little discussion video because I think this is very possible. Animal Crossing fans, I think you will be very happy for the future of the Nintendo Switch 2. Make sure to subscribe for more content like this. I am covering the Switch 2, pretty much everything. I will be covering it, so definitely subscribe for that. Now, we have seen the Switch 2 Direct. We know what's coming to the Switch, and we know a little bit more about what Nintendo is planning to do with certain games and certain franchises. And more specifically, I wanted this video to be talking about the Nintendo Switch 2 versions of existing Nintendo Switch games. I know that's a little bit of a mouthful, but you know what I mean. So basically what Nintendo is doing is they are taking existing Nintendo Switch games and adding new things to them or enhancing them and sort of reselling them as Nintendo Switch 2 enhanced versions. They are doing this with games like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So they are adding better resolution, better performance, and they're adding some features like the Zelda games are both getting a brand new app that works with the game where you can use it as like a GPS and stuff like that. So I think that's really cool. However, they're also enhancing other games and adding content to them, such as the best example being Super Mario Party Jamboree, where they're actually adding an additional mode and new mini games. So they're adding to the game. Other games that are doing this is Kirby. So they're actually adding content to Kirby. They're adding like a whole other, kind of like a DLC in a way, but all of these games, they are upping their performance and things like that, which got me thinking, what is a huge franchise that could use an upgrade? So today we're talking Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, before I get into this, this is not confirmed. I'm sorry if I, jump scared you with the thumbnail. This is not confirmed. This isn't even being talked about. I'm just kind of putting two and two together, and I really think this is going to happen. So another thing, I do think we are going to get a new Animal Crossing announcement at the end of this year. At least at the end of this year, maybe we hear something about it, but I think next year we will get a new Animal Crossing. You heard it here first. But what I think Nintendo could do in the meantime to not only appease Animal Crossing fans, but maybe get them over to buy a Nintendo Switch 2 is an enhanced version or a Nintendo Switch 2 version of Animal Crossing New Horizons. So what do I think they could possibly add in an enhanced version of New Horizons? Well, I actually do have a lot of ideas here. The first being very obvious. I think that the first thing you have to do is improve the frame rate and improve the resolution of this game. I think New Horizons already is a really beautiful game, but I also said that about Tears of the Kingdom, and seeing the enhanced version of that game kind of has me rethinking everything. I think New Horizons could look even better. I think the performance could be a lot better. There is a lot of lag when you put a lot of items on your island, and I think a new enhanced version, a Switch 2 version, could eliminate all of that. So I think that's the first thing they could do is a better resolution, better performance for this game. I think that alone would go a long way, but I don't think they'll stop there. I could actually see them adding a couple more things. And today, actually, they showed off some of the new features for Tears of the Kingdom. And essentially, they made a specific app within the Nintendo Switch Online app that actually hooks up to the game and does really cool things like item sharing. There's a built-in GPS where you can navigate to a point in the map. So one of the things they are doing with this app that I could actually see translated pretty well into New Horizons is sharing. There's this big thing where you can make your own QR codes and share builds that you make within the game, and you can share those with other players. Does this sound familiar to Animal Crossing fans? Animal Crossing, you can make patterns. And, right now the system is, you could share your custom design code and then you have to go to the Able Sisters kiosk, type in that code, and then you can download it. It's kind of cumbersome, and it is kind of like, it's a little bit of a pain to like open the menu and load that and stuff like that. So I think they could make a separate section in the Nintendo Switch Online app that is built specifically for this enhanced version. And I think pattern sharing could be a big part of this enhanced version. So basically you would make your pattern and you could generate a QR code and share it on social media or with your friends. And that way, the only thing you have to do is open the app, scan the QR code, and you can instantly get that pattern into your game. I think that would be quite nice and quite seamless. So I think, you know, along with the performance, the frame rate, resolution, whatever, this online pattern sharing QR code thing, I don't think that's it. I think they could add potentially something else, and it makes so much sense the more that I think about it. And that is all new content for New Horizons multiplayer. Now, this is a big hole in New Horizons. I love Animal Crossing New Horizons, but the multiplayer isn't the best. And actually, a lot of features from the older games never appeared in Animal Crossing New Horizons, such as mini games. So I think with this enhanced version, they could easily add a mini game island or a mini game menu or something like that. And that would allow you to play with friends online and play mini games. I also think that they could add in some camera functionality with the new Nintendo Switch 2 camera. And, you know, they've been really pushing this social feature where you can play with all your friends and have your camera on the screen and you can see your friends' gameplay as well. And I think this would work almost seamlessly with Animal Crossing mini games. And I think all of those things together make a really, really tempting package for people to upgrade to this version. So again, just to reiterate, we got better resolution, better frame rate. We have the pattern sharing, which is now seamlessly done in this brand new Nintendo Switch app. And then we have a new island or a mode that you can play mini games with your friends, and the voice chat and camera function is compatible. I think that makes a lot of sense. And when I talk about all this, I don't want a New Horizons Switch 2 version in place of a new Animal Crossing game. I think they could do both of these in tandem. Like, obviously we're getting a new Animal Crossing game. I don't have to be a leaker to tell you that. Animal Crossing is a huge series. It was the second best selling series on the Nintendo Switch, right behind Mario Kart, which we're already getting at launch. I think this enhanced port does a couple things. It helps the wait for the next game for all of these, for all the Animal Crossing fans, because let's be honest, the new Animal Crossing game is probably a year or two away. It's a big process. It's a big game. There's a lot of moving parts. I could see it possibly even being delayed. So this helps with the waits. And the other thing is, there's a big number of Nintendo fans that are more on the casual side. And a lot of Nintendo fans really care about a couple of games, Animal Crossing being one of those. And I've heard from so many people, they will not upgrade unless Animal Crossing is on the next system. You know, Animal Crossing New Horizons was great for Nintendo, but at the same time, you've kind of created a monster where people only want to play Animal Crossing. So this does some beautiful things. It helps with the wait time, and it also gets those people to then upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 system. And obviously, when they do upgrade, they'll buy some other games too. So it kind of just adds to that, you know? So I think this is a plausible idea. I actually think that Nintendo will actually use these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games in future directs as a selling point, as a reveal. And, you know, another argument that I could see people having is, well, Pat, New Horizons is a pretty old game now. You know, it's at the time of this recording, it's 5 years old, you know, so why would they do that? And my answer to you would be, well, they just made an enhanced version for Breath of the Wild, which is an even older game. It's 3 years older than New Horizons. So I honestly think anything is possible for these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games. And I think Animal Crossing just makes so much sense. Originally, I wasn't on board with them making like a deluxe version or something like that for New Horizons. But I think with these possible enhancements, this could be a really good experience and can get a lot of people going back to New Horizons. So let me know what you think in the comments. Would you upgrade if they made an enhanced version of this game with added features, added content, and the game runs well? So I don't know. I kind of think this is like the future of New Horizons, and it's kind of exciting to think that this is kind of a real possibility. Like if I had to guess, like this could be like a 50-50 decision from Nintendo. So I don't know. Exciting stuff. Let me know in the comments if you would upgrade to this. And for more Switch 2 content, stay subscribed. Thanks, everyone.